regular in the house somewhere. You know, if it's not one or two regulars, it's at least one. Who I got in the house today?
It's your boy, man, Don, man. What's going on?
All right, and we got a very special guest in the house. This is her first time. We want her to feel comfortable. We want her to be welcome, and we want her to give her a perspective on things. That's related to women, that's related to men versus women, men and women. Like just like we want her to really get deep into the core of each topic. You
We
know,
like doing
to the
things like
best,
that.
to the best of her ability. And I'm gonna let her introduce herself. Who we got in the house today?
Hello y'all. My name is Crystal. Yeah, Crystal Lalique.
What's your Instagram handle?
My Instagram is Lalique. I believe it's underscore Crystal.
Okay, because people like what you're saying. They gonna want to catch up with you and follow you and see what you got going on.
Okay, yes. Either Crystal Lalique Crystal or Lalique underscore Crystal. I just made it so.
Right. Well, you just send him a link on it. We make sure we put that together.
For sure.
Well, we're gonna talk about why do why do you think older men like younger women? But the first thing I want to talk about
He was
is
gonna dive right
I
in.
was gonna dive into that, but I was gonna dive into that. But we started off in the before the show we was talking about something else, and I like where that was going. So I want to revert back and get that question. I want the general to pose that question again and go from
Oh,
there.
okay. Well, yeah, we did just do a quick insert for people who listen, but based off of that, I want to just ask you. So you say that the numbers game, as far as the 80-20 in relationships, is you're counting everything, so there can't be any success in that. So
Yeah.
if let's say you going to school and may got like a small job or something, and you're not covering your quote unquote whatever, but you are everything else, far as house duties, because all of that is a full time job too. How do
Mm.
you what do you say to the person you with to make them appreciate or see that there's value in the things you doing other than putting some money on the table?
Well, I'm real big on like words and things like the words and how you use them.
Okay.
So to say to make or to show, I feel like it's like when people say what's understood don't need to be explained. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with my actions and how I go about doing things and addressing things and how vocal I am, I feel like just going into it, having a relationship and being that way, it it allows me to be open and be 100% me transparently. And I guess I'm trying to see how to explain this.
Nah, it's
it's
good.
like it's like when you're just it's like okay, for example, you see somebody, you like the way they work, their work ethic, how they talk, this and the third. Now it draws you in. You're interested, right?
Yes.
I feel like that's the same way with relationships. When you go into a relationship and you are yourself 100%, I don't have to do any proving. I don't have to show you anything to prove a fact or this or that because I'm moving how I move and how I like things done. And either you're gonna to be with that on the same accord and we could critique it in different ways on both ends, or I'm not the person for you, or you're not the person for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you gotta
So
find that you gotta find that fine balance, that happy medium.
yeah, I feel like if you have to go over and beyond to prove to somebody that you care about them or that you love them or you have any type of genuine care and concern, like they should know that and your actions speak that. Your actions speak all of that. It don't have to be, oh, well, I gotta go buy this for him so he can see this. It's good to be complimented, in those type of ways, but if you don't have all this materialistic stuff, what do you have besides sex? Can
Your
you talk?
character. Your character, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your character. You gotta have, you
Can you
gotta
talk?
gotta
Are you
withhold the
concerned about me
entertainment.
being hungry today? Can I cook for you, baby? Oh, here goes a bath. Let me wash you up. It's just
You
different
rub my
ways
feet.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, it just goes hand in hand and it comes naturally. It's not like we're putting on to pretend like we're in love or I gotta do this to show this and that. because you can move naturally, and I still know like that's my baby,
Right.
or I know who I'm dealing with because we know the ins and the outs, and our communication is so open.
All right.
It's like you damn near can finish my sentence.
So
That's genuine love.
do you
Hmm?
feel like what was I saying? That people do those things because they're looking for validation from the other person?
Absolutely, I feel that way though. That's just me, but I think it's validation. It's like, oh, I know my girl like Louis Vuitton. I'm gonna either go steal it or I'm gonna go spend all this money to get it, knowing damn well I can't afford it. But your girl just gonna be appreciative of the fact that you done wrote a love letter in the damn car and say, "Here you go, baby, happy birthday, I love you."
It's the
That
thought
means
that
more
count.
to me.
It's the thought that
That
count.
means more to me than this fucking Louis bag that's gonna be outdated by next year. You know what I'm saying?
Making
Matter of
another
fact,
money though.
take the money and let's go get a room and just chill and kick back. You know what I'm saying? And we still have some more money to save. But that's just the way I look at it.
And we
Yeah,
got
see,
the
you got the right mindset. I like that. That's what's up. That's
So
definitely
people
the way to
lose
be.
their character trying to search for that validation. You saying?
Definitely. They lose sight of what the focus was. Now you so focused on validating something for somebody else, you done forgot about yourself.
Facts. You get lost in trying to get validated by the person you with because you're not even learning their love language, so to speak. I just learned that and shit, love language. And
Love
you don't,
language.
yeah, you don't know their love language, so you basically doing all the wrong things for that validation because you're not, I guess, paying attention really.
And that's true too. And in the same sense, that other person could just not give a fuck and in there for the wrong reasons altogether. Because the day a guy tells you, "Oh no, I can't afford this," or "I can't get that," or get bitches be like, "Pew,"
Yeah.
and they be like, "Damn, I'd have gave you my last though." Or how about I didn't even get it out. I can't afford this and this, but this gonna be the last time you get X, Y, Z gift. But you done ran about it so quick because you ain't hear what you heard. You don't even know nigga got what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like expect the unexpected. Just be thorough and real. Okay, yeah, you may feel some way. Oh damn, babe, I wish you could have got it for me, but oh well. It's the thought that count. Versus, oh fuck this nigga, broke ass nigga, this and that. That's why I've been talking to other people. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you been a ho ho.
Been a ho ho. She
You a
said a
secret
ho
hoe.
ho.
You gonna leave
You
me
been
a
you a
hoe?
secret hoe.
I like that though.
You
She said a ho ho.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask another question. Like when you're in a relationship and you living with somebody, y'all got an arrangement or whatever. Who does anybody run the household, or is this a team? Like, what do you think about that? Because some people, it's like it's more control on one side of the spectrum than it is like a balance. Like, you control the bills, you
Mhm.
control the home. I feel like, we supposed to have an idea. We both supposed to have an idea of everything that's going on within this relationship and household.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Well, you asked me who runs the
No, I
household.
said, what do you think about somebody when they say you have to have somebody that's a leader of the household?
Like they don't believe in the 50-50 rule.
Yeah.
They think that you must do this, I must do that. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, people understand this has to be a half and half. We both do. Like it don't matter what you're doing. Both of our jobs are important. We meet in the middle. So
Exactly.
yeah,
If
yeah.
and that's exactly what it is. I feel like there's all types of different people in this world, and there's some people that have it and there's some people that don't. You have your workers and you have your bosses. So as far as being in one household, uh as far as being in one household, as far as like I just feel like everybody's supposed to meet in the middle, and that's where the 50-50 comes in at. It doesn't mean that we got to go 50-50 on these bills. Half of the week you cook, half of the week I cook. It's just bring whatever effort you bring, meet me halfway. Is
Be
how I feel.
consistent.
Should be consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's just about consistent compromising and agreeing to disagree.
And you feel like that's the boss mentality because I heard you kind of shed a little piece on that. Like if you thinking like a worker, you always trying to break up what the job is. But if you thinking as a boss, you know that overall the job must get done. So whoever walks in that takes that space or covers that duty, that's just how we supposed to move. It ain't supposed to job
Yeah.
delegated. Yeah, okay.
Some people aren't strong enough to be a boss. But don't forget now, the workers is making the bosses rich. So
Well,
who's more of the importance in that? You know what I'm saying? Because without workers, you don't have. I mean, you can say you're a boss all day, but how you gonna become a worker because you ain't a boss? You know what I'm saying? So you just
You
have
gotta
to
know how
know
to lead. You gotta know how to lead the ship too. You gotta have
exactly. You just have to know, get in where you fit in. If this is all you got to bring it, but bring it 100%. And it's how I feel. If you a bum, be 100% bum. If you're gonna be a hoe, be 100% hoe. I'm just saying, whatever you got to bring to the table, just come all the way. Be the best you gonna be.
Yeah.
And now we can work between the stitching these things together as far as having somebody else. Now I can say, okay, well, I got room for this, or I could deal with that, or I may make more money than him, but he definitely adds to this part of my life, or me as a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about bills and what you can do financially, because money is becoming obsolete anyway. What you gonna have? You better have a nigga that's gonna get some fish up out of that river or ocean, and and you better have you a girl that can cook.
Hello?
That ain't afraid to be walking around here barefoot with dirty feet, because I know I do it when it's nice outside.
Ain't afraid to skin a chicken or maybe a squirrel. Shit. You know,
Okay.
No box
But-
macaroni and cheese.
Exactly. But I'm the type of woman where I'm gonna tell a man, like, you know, I don't want to see them eyeballs. I can't pluck the hair, but you clean it up real good. I'm gonna slice and dice that mug. But I know what I bring. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know. I ain't gonna be like, oh baby, I got it. Then to come down and eat. I'm like, oh no, I can't fuck with that.
So
but
like,
you said
this is what I bring to the table, and you know, you're gonna have to pick it up from there.
No matter what.
I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Shit. Pretty much. And it's beautiful to be different. People feel like, oh, you gotta date somebody that's just like you. Know. You find somebody that can match your puzzle pieces. Just because the puzzle pieces over there and this one over here, and they not part of the same image, it's still the same puzzle. Everything, you have to have all the puzzle pieces for it to be a full picture.
And how long do you think is long enough for you to wait till you feel like that's there, or you know, is it 1, 2 years, 3 years? Because you know, you can be in a 5-year relationship and then finally be like, I'm done.
Marriage is like that all the time. I don't feel like you can put a time on that, because some people can come into your life to where they're telling you, or and genuinely what you've been trying to get out of people that you've been dealing with over years, off and on, consistently, and boom, now y'all married. Now 10 years down the line, people like, damn, you believe in love first sight? Like, yeah, that was these motherfuckers right here.
She's right about that.
Versus, oh, I gotta wait 5 years for. Now you're holding back your true emotions and feelings because, oh, I gotta wait on this time ticking on. It ain't time yet. You done so much time done passed because you waiting for that moment. You gotta live and breathe all that shit in.
Make the moment yourself.
Today I want to be a freak hoe, tomorrow I don't. How about that? But I'm telling you, I'm going to change tomorrow. I think everybody bipolar. Shit.
Yeah, we all have a little bit of this.
Yeah, you cannot expect to be the same every day. You cannot. It's impossible. Today I'm happy.
Growth.
Yeah, absolutely.
They said one day it's like I feel like I want to save the world, and the next day I
feel
like fuck the world.
Fuck the world. I'm tired of saving these motherfucker hoes.
Yeah.
I might feel differently tomorrow, but that's okay. That's natural. People be feeling like it's just this script that you got to stick to. I gotta be this way. I gotta put this on this time.
I do hate that about people.
That's the pressure of society telling you how to pick a role.
It's so normal now, though, for people to wear. This shit is really sad, to be honest with you. This shit is really sad.
Telling you gotta act this way by this age, and you gotta be here by this time.
It's so fucked up because they're being told this from people that are getting paid to act. What the fuck can you teach me? How to act? Okay, I can put on. But at the end of the day, that's not how Crystal gonna be out here living. I'm a very very open person,
Yeah,
very.